Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome back. Welcome to a daily vlog with Dano. We're here. I am here. You guys are here. Thank you for joining me this morning. We're just going to sit and chat about some things. I am exhausted. I'm done. I'm tired. I haven't really done anything today. We're going to talk about what we did do today, which is not much. Not much. We've been sitting around watching movies all day. I mean, it has been one lazy Dano day. Jess didn't really want to do nothing. The heat got to her yesterday. The heat has been oppressive, guys. It has just been, you walk outside and it's like walking into a bowl of soup. I mean, it is just, even this morning it was like, I was up early. I was up at I didn't go to bed last night after editing our last video. Life of a daily vlogger, guys. I'll tell you, just your brain is just always turning and doing videos and editing and working on cameras. But last night, guys, I'll tell you, so we got home, I don't know, it was probably about 11:30, and it was just crazy how hot it was still. I mean, and it was like 80 degrees. But I mean, the humidity was as hot. It was 100,000%, and it just took it out of us. And then I got done editing the video and getting the video out for yesterday morning, I guess, for you guys. It was our fireworks show and stuff. I probably went to bed about 2, and then I was up again about 6:30, 7, somewhere around there. And I went outside, and I'm like, it was still stupid hot. I mean, stupid hot. It's been hot all day today. I was just outside about an hour ago. I went to go pick up pizza. Me and Jessica, Mom came over. We had pizza. And that was great and everything. But boy, I didn't even want to go outside. It was just a nightmare. A nightmare. I went to Target earlier today. I was gonna do something there, and they were doing inventory or something. I don't know. They were putting a massive overhaul in the grocery aisles and stuff. I was like, nope. And I walked right out the door. I was like, I am done. I'm not doing it today. Also, got my In at Christmas Place mug. Dug this one out. Figured Frank needed a break. Oh. So, time is about 9:30. It is late, guys. It is late Saturday. I'm not kidding. We have been going back and forth from Harry Potter to Pirates of the Caribbean all day. It's been a Harry Potter event. Jessica loves Harry Potter and Pirates. It's weird. Like, Pirates of the Caribbean came on after, I think it was the second to last Harry Potter movie, and then the last or the third Pirates movie came on. It's like, I would have liked to have seen the first one, you know? Which, we have the movie, so I guess I could have put the Blu-ray in or something, but I don't know. Really got nothing for you guys today, guys. We're just sitting, chatting, hang out with Dano. I really, just, I don't know. It's been one of them days. I've been trying to work on my camera here. This is my Sony ZV-1. This thing, I gotta tell you, it is just, I keep buying little accessories for it to try and make it better. I bought this grip, this hand grip thing, so you got a nice, tight, if ever you have a camera that has real crappy stabilization like this thing does, this is terrible when it comes to, I don't have surgeon hands, and it's like, if you're just walking around with this thing, it's like, I mean, I don't shake like that, but I mean, you really, you learn when you hold a camera all day, you kind of learn how to hold a camera where it's going to stay steady, because you don't want to put a video out and it's like, shaking the whole way down the street. I'm sure you've seen videos like that before. But I got this wide angle lens here, right? But it's like ghetto. It's like off-brand, because this is a point and shoot camera that I've tried to turn into this is like a $500 camera with $100 here, $100 here. So by the time you put together this thing, yeah, it's not a $5,000 camera. It's a little better, but I've been kind of working on it a little bit. The one thing I hated about this thing is the batteries. The batteries in this camera are so tiny. It's like, I feel like me and Jess will, because normally I'll use this like when we're on vacation or something, or if we're in Florida or Disney World or the cruise. Actually, no, I didn't use this on the cruise. I used the DJI. But the problem that I always had is you go through these batteries like crazy. I mean, they just drain. They're just done like after like 20, 30 minutes. Sorry if you may hear fireworks in the background. I was going to do a walk on the trail because it is still a little light. It's actually dark now, but the fireworks are going off Saturday night here. So everybody's shooting off the rest of what they got from yesterday. But this cage thing, one thing I got this for because it was driving me nuts. I was done with this camera. I was like, this sucks. And this cage thing, because if you have like a like a tripod that I use, or like one of the little grips. Where is that thing? I don't know. There it is. This thing. Use this thing. Allows you to record. But the problem is that when you would put it on the normal screw hole thing, it would go right over the battery. It would cover the daggone battery pack. So every time I switched the battery, I had to unscrew this, take it off. And I know it sounds easy and everything, but when it's 90-something degrees outside, less is more, So I have been using the DJI a lot more, but I like this camera better. It's just it has some issues, and it's not just the camera itself. I mean, it's a very shaky camera anyway. But anyway, that's kind of what I've been doing, just kind of fixing things, and I like this because it has the screw holes here, so I can literally put this wherever I want, so that I can open the door to get the battery. And if you have one of these little Sony cameras, you're going to need to buy a lot of these. And that's when these get really expensive. The more expensive cameras, batteries are 3-4 times as big, and they'll last you all day. So, I mean, I guess you get what you pay for. But, I don't know. It's a nice camera. Jessica actually got me this camera for Christmas like a few years ago, and it's been I've been trying to do my best to use it because she got it for me, and the picture quality is really good, but I don't have them surgeon hands, and I need that like in body stabilization, because if we're out looking at things, or if I'm at Kings Island, or like I said, Disney World, it's like you're out walking around, and yeah, you want the good camera, but I just want it to look good, in the videos. And usually when I video with that thing, it doesn't look as good. Some of you guys may not even notice, but I do, especially when editing videos. Guys, I'm going to tell you. So, do you guys do I know we have some people on the channel here who have YouTube channels. When you're editing videos, isn't it annoying listening to yourself? Listening to yourself go on and on and on. Guys, I'll tell you what, like I'm going to take you through the whole Dano process. I didn't really know what to talk about today. We're just kind of throwing it out there. But when I'm editing one of my videos, and I've told most of you guys, there's usually for a video when I go and we're showing deals at the store, just as an example. The footage that I have is usually, I try to put no more than an hour and a half. Because I look at it as like, if I can't edit a video down from an hour and a half, then it just must not be any good. But most of my videos are 30 minutes or less. But what you may not realize is I'm actually editing an hour's worth of footage out of it. Right? Boring stuff, or me just kind of like saying or screaming at the terrible prices, or whatever. But I'll be sitting in my recliner, and I'll sit there and I'll listen. I edit on my phone a lot, if I can. And I will literally fall asleep while I'm editing. Jess will look over at me, she'll be like, hey. And I'm like with my fingers still on the phone with the editor, with the little editing thing. Or the cursor, or whatever you want to call it. The finger using as a mouse, like, if I'm doing it on a computer, it would be the mouse. I'd be like... It's just hearing your own voice for hours a day. This is after you do the video. Doing the video is the fun part. Coming home and doing all the editing, and it's like every time I hear my own voice after like 5 minutes, I'm like, that's the hardest part, staying awake. Oh, man. Well, today's going to be Sunday for you guys, so happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. We got 4 days after this until Superman comes out. I am so excited. Family members one of my family members called me up today I didn't think he was going to be able to go. And because his daughter, my niece, has a play that she's doing on Thursday. Well, he called me up because I thought he knew, or I guess I just thought that he wasn't going to be able to go. And he said, well, I can go about 9, or he said, I can go about 9:40. There's a 9:40 showing, and I'm like, I just bought tickets, man. So, I don't know. Luckily, he's going to go with another one of my cousins. So they're going to go see it. So, I don't know. My whole family's going. Me, Mom, and Jess are going Thursday. And then Aunt Dano, I'm actually going twice because we have a lot of family members that want to see it with me too. And I think we're going to go Saturday. So it's going to be back-to-back Superman. But I already know I'm going to like the movie. You guys know I'm a huge Superman fan. So, but we're going to go to the earlier show, so it'll be a lot cheaper. My aunt was going to go Thursday, but her granddaughter, who was in the play, is going to be in the play, so she wasn't going to be able to make it Thursday. So I don't know. We got a big week planned. We got some birthdays coming up too here soon, so getting back into the birthdays. My niece, I believe, is going to be 15. One of my nieces just turned 16. I'll tell you what, it's scary. She's driving. She is driving. And I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, man, it just seems like yesterday I was holding her, in my arms, just, I don't know. They grow up so quick. And all my nieces and nephews were, maybe I was a little over, protective on the whole fireworks, but I'm sitting there like giving them that Uncle Dano lesson, of, hey, because we had like the big long lighters. I wasn't messing around. We weren't going to use like the small lighters or anything, but they had never lit off any big fireworks before. So I was like, well, come on, and then they're older. Like my nephew, he's 12. My niece, she's turning 15. They're older. And I knew they would really want to do that. Plus, they were like the ones that had like the big long wicks. It wasn't like lighting off a firecracker or bottle rocket or something like that. But they loved it so much. And I loved it too because I didn't hurt my back, like getting all the way down there, just kind of directing them, like, light it, there you go, get right to the edge, okay, and then go. And, I'm like holding on to their back or whatever, and saying, okay, go. So it was good for me. Dana's back feels good and strong today because of that. I remember last year when I did all the fireworks, and it was like, it was the next morning, my lower back was shot. I mean, it was terrible. But we had a good time. Absolutely fantastic. I may have another video coming out later today. I'm not too sure. There are a couple things that I want to talk about. I'm not going to get into those here, though, because just really putting this out because I didn't feel like going anywhere today. Oh, yeah. Anybody out there ever have Jet's Pizza? I think they're from Detroit. I think they're from Detroit. It's Detroit-style pizza. Or Michigan-style pizza. It is fantastic. We got a Jet's Pizza down the road from here. And I love it. It's that thick crust, right? Where they have like those seasoned, like, I don't know if they're cast iron. I think that they might be. But like the deep dish pizzas with like the really good cheese. And they don't go short on the cheese either. I mean, they load it with cheese. And the pepperoni's fantastic. It's got that nice, like, greasy, crispy crust around the rectangular pizza. I mean, it's pretty big. You get 10 big pieces. 10 big pieces. $14.99. I didn't think that was that bad of a price either. The pizza's like that thick. I mean, it's really good. I mean, 2 pieces fill you up. But it was really good. I don't recommend getting the breadsticks, though, because I felt like I did order the breadsticks, and they were like $9, and it was like it looked like a pie almost, but it was only like that. I didn't think they were that good. I felt like it's like half of one of the pizzas. I would have rather just got an extra pizza or nothing at all. But I didn't, I've had Jess before. I was just, I don't know. We hadn't eaten all day, and I was like, oh, we're having pizza. Actually, I take that back. This morning, Jessica made, it's called an oatmeal ring. Okay? If you don't know, I talked about Averill's a little bit last night. Averill's is a famous meat market downtown where Jessica's dad goes a lot. I love going there too. I usually go when he does. But they got they're oatmeal rings, and basically they call it oatmeal sausage, or at least that's what he calls it. It's kind of like Geta in a way, if you've ever had Geta. Jessica likes it more because it's not as spicy as like Gleer's Geta. I love Gleer's Geta. I definitely like Gleer's Geta more. But it's nice. If you add a little bit of that, little bit of maple syrup to it, when it's done, it's really good. It was really good. It's real soft. It's one of them things like Geta, you can kind of cook forever, and you can't really overcook it. I mean, you can, but it takes a really long time to overcook it. I like to let Geta cook for a while, because it's got like the steel cut oats and stuff like that mixed in with it. And if you're from Germany or maybe outside of Cincinnati, we call it Geta, but some other people, I think they call it Scrapple, Scrapple. I think that's what it is. I know in Germany it was known as peasant food years ago, which I love it. I mean, call me a peasant or whatever. I mean, if what it was is years and years ago, they didn't have pork, was very expensive, and they would do things to make it go the distance, like put oats in it and different things to kind of spread it out more, basically, to spread the pork out more. And I think it's fantastic. It doesn't, like, even Gleer's Geta, it's kind of hard to taste the pork in it. I mean, you just know from like the grease, and it kind of has like a bacony flavor. But the oats really kind of overpower it, and it's filling. It really is filling. I mean, you can have a couple little things of Geta, like I'll say Geta patties or sausage patties. Looks like sausage patties, but Geta patties, and you're full. Give it a minute or two. Yeah, it's pretty good. I can see why years ago, a lot of it was fed to like workers in like factories and stuff, where they would just bring in like a bunch of this stuff, and that's what you would eat for breakfast, or early in the morning. So, but yeah, it was really good. Oatmeal ring was really good. We got another one, put it in the freezer. Her dad bought them out. They got a deep freezer, and I don't know how many he bought. I think they said they had 5 left after I got my 2. I think he bought all 5. I think he bought all of their Mets too. They love those Mets. If you saw our video last night, I showed the Met. The Met is like, I don't know, it's like this long. I mean, it's huge. You only need one. And really, most people, I ate a whole one, but I can see a lot of people probably only eat half one. Jess will only eat half of one. And some of our nieces and nephews, they can only eat half of one. But nope, I tackled the whole thing. Excuse me. So that's basically been our Saturday, guys. It was, I loved it. I loved just sitting around, not doing much. Jess was just kind of doing her thing, doing some little things. I honestly, I wasn't even really paying attention. I kept dozing in and out. I was sawing logs there for a while, and I was pretty proud of Jess. She didn't wake me up. Because I can get it going pretty good sometimes. Sometimes I'll even wake myself up just thinking that, oh, she's probably upset. Nah, she just cranks the TV up a little louder. Plus, we got the AC going pretty high, so I'm sure that kind of drowns it out a little bit. But yeah, guys, I know today feels like a day off. Today really feels like a day off, and just wanted to share. As you guys know, I have a daily vlog that I've been doing for years and years, and I get to the end, to the, what do they call it? The last wire. I get to the end of the day. I start thinking, well, all the stores are closed. Got to do something. So just sitting here talking, just keeping the daily vlog alive. And I know it's probably been pretty boring, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed hanging out with me here on your Sunday morning. I know I enjoy every time sitting here chatting with you guys about whatever it is. It doesn't matter what it is, whether we're at the store, whether we're outside playing around, whether we're at Disney World, whether we're in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. I love this mug. Isn't that cool? It's not real clay. I know it looks like it is. I probably shouldn't be drinking coffee at probably almost 10 o'clock now, but I'm going to be up for a while. I've been sleeping all day. So that is the nature of the beast. Sleep all day, and then I'm going to have to edit this. What's nice about this, I will say this, just sitting around chatting, what's nice about doing the sit-down videos like this and just talking and chatting. There's not much editing. Like, maybe at the beginning or the end, I'll edit like 2 little things off. So the next thing after that's just kind of rendering the video, uploading it, and there are a lot of fireworks going off. Hear that? They're pretty close, too. Fireworks been going off everywhere. I'm not surprised. It was kind of funny, though, because Thursday night, usually the night before 4th of July, there'll be a ton of fireworks because people are just antsy and can't wait. But I had a feeling, because there wasn't hardly any this last Thursday. And me and Jess were like, what the heck? We were on the balcony, waiting to see all the fireworks, because usually it's a pretty big show. And, but there were last night, and then we said, well, it'll probably be tonight too, which it is. They are lighting up the sky. So probably going to go watch a little bit of that, but I'm going to watch it from inside because it is ridiculously hot. That's another thing. When we got home last night, it was like you could see like the fireworks smoke. You could smell the sulfur, and it was just sitting. It was just sitting like right in the air. Like it wasn't going anywhere. There was no wind, no nothing. I was like, yeah, I am staying in. Then I might go watch a few of them. It is fun. I love fireworks. I love when other people do them. That way I don't have to do them, and I'm not. That was another thing too. I was sweating like crazy the whole time. I forgot to bring my extra shirt too. I had one of those shirts that has like kind of like the holes in them. I call them Florida shirts, or like the muscle shirts or tank tops, whatever you call them. But they've got like the breathable material, and they've got like the holes. I left that here. So I was pretty much stuck with just sweating like crazy through like one of these shirts. And it was kind of rough. But we had a water balloon fight. And at that point, when you're soaked anyway, it was nice and very welcomed to have the cold water going down my back. Guys, I hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend. Like I said, I may have something else coming out tonight. I'm not really sure. I may just take Sunday here. And I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm doing. But one thing is for sure, I will have another video out for you tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining today. With all that being said, I'm out. And always remember, the adventure is out there.